Here's where you can find Zariah's creations on social media. Hi guys, if you are new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and then click the notification bell so that you will be the first to know when there's a new video posted to this channel. And if you like this video, why not give it a thumbs up? Hey y'all, hey. Y'all, I have jumped on the TN bandwagon. I'm going to share with you guys today my setup for my girls trip to California. Y'all all know that I am a happy planner girl and I plan to stay a happy planner girl. However, for memory keeping, I am seriously considering creating and using these TNs that I've seen so much about. I first was introduced to the TNs through At Home with Keita when she did a setup for her Portugal trip. And ever since then, I was hooked. Now this TN here, I've made everything myself. I made the charms as well as the paper clips that you see here. I even have a video for the paper clips and I'll put a link right above so that you guys can make your own. Y'all, I'm really hooked. I'm watching these TN videos like it was a Netflix series. It makes no sense. Alright, so we're getting right into it. Here is a California sticker that I purchased from Michael's, I believe it was. It was approximately $4.49, and they had all of the paper supplies on sale for 30% off. So that is going to get put into one of these pages somewhere in here. This is 4 different books, plus I also have a credit card wallet inserted into this TN cover. But some kind of way it's going to get in there. The TNs are already, this whole thing is already super thick and it barely wants to stay closed. Here I have a pocket that I'll be able to put any receipts from purchases that I made while in California. So it shouldn't get too thick, but it might, who knows. And then this one I just made from some crafting paper that I purchased from Michael's as well as Joann's, and this is what the crafting paper looks like in case if you want to get your own. So here are the books that I purchased either from Michael's or Joann's. I think I actually got one from both of the stores. And inside it just, these books are actually catered to traveling, and the books in the stores will tell you that on the cover. But you can always look at the back of the books too, and it'll give you an idea of what's on the inside. So this one is more about mats, and it's a 12 by 12 book, and you just take the papers out and you can make any kind of crafts, and it'll all be geared towards traveling. So I really like these 2 books for just that purpose. And in this notebook, I actually started, but I did not complete. Since we're going to LA, I saw this LAX tag and I wanted to place it in there, as well as get a picture of the map where the location where we'll be staying at, so that I will know what exactly is in our vicinity. And I'm just putting it in this little makeshift pocket here. I'm going to do a whole lot more with this book. I'm going to actually add some pictures to it. So I'll have to come back to that and then show you guys. But here's the back pocket where you can put something in. Receipts mainly will go in here, or maybe some instructions that we may need later. And then that is my last TN notebook that I made that is surrounded by a pocket wallet, a TN wallet rather, that I did a DIY on. And just my second paper clip that is to match here. And I'm looking at these stripes. I really love the stripes. Had I had stripes in the front, I probably would not have covered it up, because I really do love black and white stripes. These are the pockets that I was telling you about, where you can put your credit card, your ID, your medical card in there. I am actually going to do this over because it's a little bigger than what I want. Alright guys, so if you want to see how I created my TN for California, stay tuned. So the first thing I want to do is take this notebook out of my complete traveler's notebook set, put that aside, and then we'll get to talking about the pages that are on the inside. So this is the cover, and I'll put a link above to show you guys how I actually made the cover to this. It is personalized, as it has my initials on the inside, and then at the bottom it's just a little sticker that has where I can put the date at. And then I made this page marker, which I've got a video for the page marker as well, and I'll list those down below so that you can follow and go make your own. And I like just how that sticker sticks up, so that when it's inside the full TN cover, I can actually just go right to that section. So the original book is this Heidi Swapp TN that came 3 in a pack from Joann's, and I got them myself for $3.47. Alright, so on with the actual notebook. So here you see my travel and flight information. I didn't fill it out yet because I wanted to record the video. And then I have here hotel information. I'm going a day early because I've never been across the country and traveled across time zones. And so I want to ensure that I give my body time to adjust to the 3-hour difference from the East Coast. So we're going the night before, and then we'll stay at a hotel, and then we'll head over to the Airbnb, and I'll put that information in the second box on the next day. So my flight gets in kind of late, but hopefully my body will be able to adjust on the plane. And then I have a layover on the way home, so I have 2 stickers there. This next page is just a little data about the typical weather in California, and I just looked up that information on Google, and then I just mapped out from home all the way to California across the 50 states. I'm taking a trip with my cousins and my besties, and they're all one and the same. So here at the bottom, I just documented a few things, like who I'm going with, what is the theme for the trip. We're pushing 50, and then I have when we're going, and we don't need a passport. Well, one of us possibly needs a passport to travel, but we don't really need a passport. And then on this page, I have my 4-month plan itinerary, kind of starting 4 months from 4 months before we're actually going to go on the trip. I am going to start focusing on getting ready for the trip. So that would take me, to April, to now. So I need to start working on some of the things that I had in mind to get ready for the trip, like book the hotel. And then 3 months, then 2 months, and then 1 month, things that I need to make sure that I have, like my camera and video equipment. And then we have a month down here where I can do an actual countdown, 30 days, just to mark them off. So I'm just using this section to make a list. I'm actually using 2 planners where I am just jotting down lists and maps of places that I want to go and their proximity to the hotel right here in this book. So here is just my draft of things that I've just mapped out. I can't really show you guys everything in it because I actually have live addresses and phone numbers in that book. So back to the explore page. It'll just be a list of places that I would actually like to explore while in California. Not really sure if we're going to hit them or not because it's 4 of us going and everybody may have a place that they want to go. And so I'll wait to fill out this portion. I have it in my 50s book, and then I'll finalize it after the trip. Now, these activities will be different, like if we go hiking, if we go to Pilates, or take some kind of class or play a game or something while we're out there. It'll differ from the explore page just a little bit in content. And then my highlights for the end of the trip, like what stood out the most, the best activity that we did, foods that I may have tasted that I didn't taste before while out in California, and the overall best moment while we were there. And I might add a picture there on the top as well. And then the next page for this moment You see there's a note card here. I may add a picture on the front and then write a little blurb about it, or put a picture on the inside and write a little journal blurb about it on the front. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that, and add a picture to the postcard section. And then this is my packing list that it'll be my final packing list. I have a huge packing list in my 50s book, but this will be my final packing list that that actually made it to the suitcase, like the final suitcase right before I'm leaving. And then on the next page, I am going to put what's in my backpack. What's in my backpack, and then things I may listen to, and then a list of food. I believe when you go on vacation that you should try different things. Don't eat at the same places that you can eat at home, but try something new. So for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm just going to jot down some of the things that I've tried that I haven't tried before. And so I look forward to that during this trip. I've heard of a couple of restaurants or food chains that people go to, and so I definitely want to try those out. And I'll put a list there and maybe do a little rating on them. And then here, this is actually going to be for apps that I may need or may use while in California. I know the one app that I'll be using is Uber. We are not going to take a car. And then this page here, I may put some pictures over it of what I'm really loving. It says, let's wander, really loving, really loving. So I may jot some notes down about some of the things that I really, really loved about this trip, and put some little mini photos in here. I'm not sure about the mini photos, but we'll see. And then this page here is for the gifts. I actually made the girls a TN that they could actually fill in themselves, and I'm going to actually make them a t-shirt, but I guess I probably shouldn't have said that because they're probably watching this video. And then me being the organized person that I am, this page is going to have a list of what's nearby, like the hospital. I need to know where the hospital is, how close it is, how close the grocery store is, where Starbucks in proximity to where we are, the bank, the ATM, like is my bank out there? And then I forgot what I was going to use the last one on. I'm not really sure what I was going to put there, but I guess it'll come to me. Oh, maybe where a Zipcar location is, because I do have a Zipcar account. And a Zipcar is just something that you can rent a car for a few hours and return it back to the same spot that you got it from. So if you guys are interested in a Zipcar, I have a link down below in the description bar that you can click on and get more information. And then this bottom one, I don't know what I'm putting here either, but I thought it was a cute sticker. And then I have some blank pages that I may put something else there. I'm not really sure. And on the back, I have my emergency phone numbers. The top 3 are going to be for the people that are traveling with me, and the bottom 3 are my emergency contacts. I know it's weird that it's in the back of the book, but I will probably also put it in another section inside of my TN so that there's more than one place where somebody could find my information. I'm really loving this TN, y'all. I'm loving more of making them versus, I guess, using them. I still haven't given up on my Happy Planner. I'll still be using the Happy Planner. But I just really like making this TN and making some of the other ones with the covers. And make sure you guys check out those videos. I have a link up above throughout the video. Feel free to rewind and look in the upper right hand corner where you can see the videos where I show you how to make this cover for the TN, as well as some of the other accessories like the paper clip and the page marker that goes in it as well. All of these things were super easy to make, guys. If I can make them, you can make them too. And I made these beads as well, just using a little elastic jewelry string, and just tied a knot and put those on. And now I'm going to put it back in here until I decide what cover I'm actually going to keep permanently for my trip to LA. Then that way I won't lose this or the other books because I want them to all be together. And I showed you guys the pocket before, but I'm just admiring it myself and just coming up with some more things I'm going to do. I'm actually going to journal in the rest of the pages, my daily journals from my thoughts and my feelings. And this is like a peekaboo journal slot that I'm going to put in here. Might throw a picture in there as well on one side, but pretty much journaling. And I'll go through the end of it. Well, at the end of the trip, I'll actually do another video so you guys can actually see how I put it all together and journaled in it and added pages to it. But I'm definitely considering making another cover that is going to be bigger and fatter because the struggle is real trying to keep this one together right here. But I love the cover. It's super cute. All right, so guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you have any suggestions, I welcome them. So until next time, don't forget to click that like and subscribe button to be the first to know when I post a new video to this channel. Bye, guys.